Your first period is set to go. The Colts get off to a good start as they win the opening faceoff. Takes a big hit.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your...
Trying to shake loose. All alone. Oh, and I think he got confused what he was going to do there.
You can see him looking at the goaltender, whether he's going to shoot or deke, and while he's thinking, he's running out of real estate.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The game is still scoreless. And off the draw, they'll take possession. And he moves it up to Lawton. Winnipeg's got the puck against the boards. Finds some space in the corner. Winnipeg sliding the puck behind the net. Oh, was he locked in on that as he stops the one-timer? Now a quick pass to Hines. Surrey's got it along the wall. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Lawton's lugging the puck. Oh, and they can't keep the puck in the zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Key's got the puck in his own zone. Slides it across. Oh, they telegraph the pass, and he picks it off. Sends it over. Broken up with a stick. Right on the doorstep. Puts it on net, and he makes the save. Sends it ahead to Guy. Moves it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? There's another great save.
I'm not sure how he kept up to that shot right from the slot area, James, but man, he flashed the leather. He made the save, no rebound to boot.
The Cherry Pickers have it now. Through center. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck. It's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
And just got a piece of it to keep it out. Here's a centering pass. And that's stopped. Winnipeg's gained possession along the boards. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Grabbed along the boards by Guy. Nice feed at center, moves up ahead now. Breaks it up with the poke check. Puck picked up by Bud. The Cherry Pickers have it against the wall. Oh, that was like a bomb exploding against the boards. That's gloved by Lehman. And he sends it across to Bud. Coughs up the puck after that hit. And that concludes the first 20 minutes of play. Second period action. Stick around. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Both teams still feeling each other out as we are scoreless here to start the second. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Well, the 0-0 hockey game, it's really not highly entertaining. entertaining, is it, James? But for certain, you know that both coaches have talked about playing with urgency. Listen, when the puck's on your stick, you got to try and generate, so you got to be urgent off of it as well. And I really think that they've really collapsed a lot in their own zone, just trying to be too aware of their structure.
Steps inside the attacking zone down the left wing. And he slides it quickly to Chubb. They go on the attack through center. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Surrey's got the puck against the half wall. Huge steal in his own end. Moves it quickly over to Lawton. Moves into the slot. Oh, and he just gets a piece of it to keep it out.
Now, these are the saves when you know that your goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
Here they come on the rush. Winnipeg's looking to break out of their own end. Penalty shot coming up after the stoppage in play. And the shooter lines up. Here we go. Shot! Scores! Oh, ice, ice, baby! It's deep freeze! Winnipeg's gone in front here in the second, but it took a while.
And it can change the mindset when you're up against a goaltender who's making a ton of saves. You're trying to find holes, and sometimes you can overthink it. When you put one by the tender, all of a sudden it starts to get a little bit easier as you play a little freer and the stick isn't as tight.
And a great heads-up defensive play here. Here's a pass in front, and another pass. And he denies that great opportunity there. Surrey's got the puck along the wall. Makes the save. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Winnipeg's been rewarded for their high activity in the offensive zone with lots of shots, and they lead it here in the second. And now it's grabbed by Guy. Puts it on net. Scores! And they run it back with another.
Yeah, back-to-back goals. You can feel the energy, the wave of momentum, and the tides have turned here, James. They need to keep the pedal to the metal.
More than half the period has expired. Winnipeg's got a 2-goal lead. They'd love to build on it. They take possession as he locks them up off the face-off. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Looks to set up at the point now. Scores! A thunderous shot from the back end.
No, this definitely wasn't the pounder point shot. This was powerful with pace, and you have all the time in the world to load it up and walk into it. Well, the goaltender, they just can't catch up to it.
Winnipeg's had the better scoring opportunities and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. The Cherry Pickers win the draw. Winnipeg's on the attack. Centering feed. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Here's a chance. And he's able to handle that one.
Wagner's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night and it's been an offensive explosion in the other
It's
end.
a
But when you're
3-on-1. Steps inside. Passes it over. Oh, fantastic save and crushes the rush. Surrey's got a hold of the puck. And he takes the pass. Feeds it over. Here's a chance behind the net. Into the corner of the attacking area. Glove side save. Surrey's working the puck near the point. Winnipeg's got possession of the puck. Setting up behind his own net now. And here's the pass to Lawton. Cuts to the front. Here he is in close. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Scores! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carrying momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
Winnipeg's firepower in full effect tonight as they continue to dominate late in period number 2.
And this is a collective and cohesive effort as well. And you know in the intermission, there's going to be a lot of chatter and some relaxation laughs in that dressing room because they have this lead, they have this game. They just want to come out and continue to play the way they started it.
Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Third period is underway. I'd be curious if there's a response here because to this point, it's been simply too much to not enough. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Winnipeg's been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're defensively responsible.
Too much congestion in front. Winnipeg's got a hold of it along the wall. Shot! Oh, denied on the play! Wow!
That's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across with a desperation save to keep his team alive.
And these fans are still buzzing about. Here he is, all alone! Tremendous defensive play!
Well, that's all about pace and foot speed, the ability to get back through the middle of the ice and then find an opportunity to get the stick.
The Cherry Pickers have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Chubb's taking it from his own end. Tries to feed it over to Hines. On the attack along the boards. Keeps possession. Takes it into the slot. Oh, and a big-time hit on the play.
Well,
stoppage and play. Here comes a penalty shot. And here he comes from center. Fires it. Scores! Well, he called his shot on that one.
yeah, so confident, right, James? And you have to be when you're on a penalty shot. You got to know what you're doing. You can't be indecisive, and you got to bury it. Well executed.
Surrey's won the draw in the neutral zone. He got all of that hit. Quick pass to Lawton. Here's a shot, and he gets a chunk of that to keep it out. Surrey's got it in their own zone, and it's a quick pass to Bud. Tries to the sweet spot. Winnipeg's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Takes a shot. Scooped into the trapper by Raymond. Taken by Chubb. And now he tries to get it across to Hines. Center into the middle. Picked off in front. Into the attacking end. Moves it to the middle. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Winnipeg's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. Drives to the paint. Oh, and makes the save. Just not enough to keep it out. He scores! My goodness, was that a catapult?
Yeah.